Okay, hello y'all. So it's either two ways you're probably seeing this video. One, you're just coming across it on YouTube, or you download the world and you click the link. But we're just going to go straight into things. I'm just going to explain the inspiration behind this world. So as you can see, I have some kind of like old school houses here. Kind of like 1890 to 1930 is what these houses are based off, and they're based off of a neighborhood in Houston, with several of them, 3rd, 4th, and 5th wards in Houston, Texas. They're very old style houses. So when you think of these houses, think like 1800s going into the 1900s, that time period. And so during that time period, they did not have, well, these particular houses, these lower middle class houses, did not have indoor plumbing or electricity. Those things were added later. So we're just going to go in some of these houses and I'm just going to be explaining some things. And I just used survival craft to build these houses because I just love the details you can create in this game compared to Minecraft. But I just like Minecraft so much. I just wish they made this game multiplayer though. That would be so cool. But we're gonna go ahead into this first house. As you can see, my door is 3 blocks tall. So we go into this living room, and you can see these little details here. Like I have a plug here, and into the lamp. I have my AC window unit here, and it sticks out here. I like that. That's cool to me. So we got the living room here. I got a ceiling fan, a couch, piano, and stuff. Then I go into my dining area. Look at like the carpeted chairs. I love that so much. And all these blocks are custom. I make them. Um, I don't know if I should like put this to be downloaded. I don't know if there's a demand for it, but you can also download. It's like copy the blocks if you download the world, which anyone can because it's absolutely free once you have the game. But this is an old kitchen here. You see, we have an old style sink, an old style stove, and an old style icebox. Now, I do have to explain what this is, but back in those days, either you would buy your food to have in your pantry for not too long, or if you needed to preserve it, either you could put it under the house or somewhere cold, and usually the coldest place was under the house. But most people had an ice box, um, and you would buy a big chunk of ice from the store and put it in this cabinet, and it would keep the food cold for a few days, and the ice would slowly drip into a pan. You see the little white pipe sticking out at the bottom? It would slowly drip into a pan, and you would replace the ice. That's what they used to do before the modern refrigerator. Now we're going to go into the hallway here, and you have a bathroom, and we have an old school sink again, and a toilet here, but this toilet is an older toilet. Um, the basin at the top holds water, and you would get the string and pull the string to make the water at the top come rushing down to flush the water out of the toilet. And for the shower here, we have like an older style shower. You'll get the water from outside or whatever you would get it, and you would put the water at the bottom, and there's like a pump here, and you would pump it at the top, and it'll spray back down on you. Um, It was something mostly you would see like in a more upscale house at the time, because like plumbing and things like that were not common in these like middle class houses, and so the bathrooms in these type of houses were usually added many years later. But we just have 2 bedrooms back here at the back, just 2 little bedrooms, and as you can see, my walls are very thin. Like this is a very like the details I can do in this house is impressive compared to Minecraft, and I really like that. And so this is our second bedroom, and so we're just gonna go into the next house. I think it's a bit smaller, so that's house one, and that's it from the top. Okay, and this is house two, and I'm just gonna be occasionally putting in some footage of where I'm getting these ideas from in the video. So when we come into the living room here, we have a kitchen here. I want to explain why this kitchen is so small, but as you can see, we have like an older style kitchen here. So back in those days, the kitchens were very small. Um, they were more like work areas. They weren't as nice or grand. And then even in mansions, kitchens were kind of like large closets because the servants would usually work there in a large mansion. Even in mansions, the kitchens were not very nice. They were more like workstations for preparing food. It wasn't until much later until kitchens started to look nicer and became more of like a public and nicer area of the house. But that is just, I'm done talking. So I'm gonna go in this bedroom here. You can also switch the blocks around in this game. I really like that. It depends how much you're willing to like do with the blocks. You can make any block you want in this game and customize it any way you want. Just the more customization you do, the longer it's just gonna take to make, or the more you have to build it rather. But this is the second bedroom here. And then we have a bathroom here. And this is like a more traditional bathroom, one you're familiar with. You get in the tub, you flip the switch, turn the knob to turn the shower on. I hope I don't have to explain that. You have the toilet here, you flip the lever to flush the toilet. I hope I don't have to explain that. And you have a sink here. Everyone knows what the sink is, I hope so. I hope you know what the sink is. But we're going into the next house here. This house has AC. Well, all of them have AC units that are added, but of course, originally when the house was built, they didn't have AC. So we're gonna come in here, have a dining room as soon as you come in, and then this house have a much nicer kitchen. This is one you're familiar with probably. And then when you come in, we have the living room, and then we have the kitchen here. So if we look at the kitchen, we have our, overhang. You can put your little stools here, your chairs. Then we have a modern day refrigerator, no more icebox, a modern stove, no more iron, cast iron stove, a microwave, modern cabinets with trim and nice finishes. That is and we also upgraded the light. So that's, this house is a bit upgraded. So this is what, the house would probably look like today's time. So back then, it'll look something more like this on the inside. Don't ignore this plug. This would not be here. Oh, okay. See, all these blocks are custom, so I have to be careful. So just back then, this would not be here, right? Oh, and this wouldn't be here either. Okay, I have a lot of blocks to explain this. Okay, I gotta place them right. Okay, now I can explain. Okay, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be here, right? But these couches and chairs would probably be here, and then the kitchen would look something more like this. The old school sink, the old stove, the ice box where you have to buy the ice to fill up the to fill up the cabinet. But now, today, these houses would probably look more like this. You have an AC window vent to keep the air cool, and you have a modern kitchen, modern bathroom too. If I can find a bathroom right quick. Where's the bathroom in here? Oh, yeah. Modern bathtub, modern toilet, modern sink. The bathroom in this house is not too nice, I'm not gonna lie. But this is just, a bedroom here. And then I have another bedroom right here. And then I think it's a bedroom here. Yeah, so this house has 3 bedrooms. Yeah. But the rest of these houses are kind of like void. They're just meant to fill in the street, so I can have houses on both sides. Cause after placing these blocks for a while, you get kind of tired. And this is just a prop house, as you can see here. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. And if you want to see more content like this, just let me know. I'll just be putting some pictures to explain where I'm getting some of these ideas from. But yeah, I really like this game because the details you can do in here, like the overhangs and the little 2x4 sticking that support the roof sticking out of the eave on the side, like on the edge. I just love all those little details you can accomplish in this game, and that's why I like it. Like, look at my stop sign. Like, this is really cool. I wish this could be done in Minecraft. But yeah, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see y'all next time.